Maturity isn't just about age, it's about how we think, how we feel, and how we respond to the world around us. Maturity influences everything in your life: your relationships, your health, your finances, and most importantly, how you view your own self. You might have seen people who are much elder, like 50, 60 years old, but are so immature and absolutely doesn't know how to handle life situations sometimes. On the other hand, there are some kids who cultivate their lives so well that you are so surprised to know they are so young. So, who is called a mature person and how do you cultivate maturity? From my personal experiences, the only way to cultivate maturity is by facing life's challenges head on and not escaping them. Till the time I had not faced any major problems in my life related to health, career, and relationships, I had no idea how to deal with. Or let's say I was simply escaping my life's problems even though they existed since a very long time in my life. My life was simply going on a repeat mode: eat, work, sleep, repeat. It felt like I'm stuck in a cycle of an infinite loop and will never be able to come out of it. And it was all because I was not facing my problems but finding excuses to escape them. The result? I became more dull, lifeless, purposeless, and sad. So, what did I do to come out of it? It wasn't until I confronted these issues head on that I started to grow. Yes, instead of escaping my problems, I started to spend time with them. It made a huge difference in my life. By digging deep into the problems, I started to understand the root cause of them. I shut down all the social media and tried to just stay with the problem as long as I can. For example, if I was getting angry on someone repeatedly, I started asking questions like, why am I getting angry? Is the problem really in them? Or I'm getting angry just because this problem is deep rooted inside of me? Just because of a problem which maybe I haven't addressed in my life for a long, long time? Am I resisting something? Am I unwilling to change myself? Why am I being so rigid? Why do I want things to go only my way? Can the other person may also have a valid point to make? Addressing questions like these helped me immensely to understand my own behaviors, because of which I was able to see them the moment they arose and therefore was able to change them. Admitting that I was at fault was so hard at first, but it was a very crucial step. I started keeping a journal to reflect on my actions and decisions. It's been really helpful for me to see where I could improve and how I could do things better. Another big lesson was developing empathy and being considerate about others. I was extremely selfish, and I don't have any shame in saying that. We all are selfish to some extent, and we should be, because we need to take care of ourselves, right? We need to take care of ourselves first before thinking of others. But the problem with me was I wasn't thinking about others at all, because I was so much involved in my own self and I was honestly happy being myself. But then I was lacking seeing things from others' perspective, which is what was leading to fights in my relationships. It wasn't until I took the time to listen and really understand the perspectives of my friend, brother, parents that I realized how much empathy can change a relationship. Honestly, learning to put myself in others' shoes made a huge difference for me. I started practicing active listening and trying to be more compassionate. And it's so amazing how much more connected I feel with people around me now. Embracing feedback was another important step. I used to take criticism very personally. I remember there was one project in my company which I was extremely proud of. But when I received a major feedback, it stung. Initially, I became very defensive. But then, because I was practicing this mindfulness for so long, I took a moment to really consider the points being made. And to my surprise, after digesting that feedback, I saw it as an opportunity to improve rather than taking it as a personal attack. It has become a regular part of my growth process now to seek out constructive criticism and use it to better myself. And finally, I have learned the value of continuous learning. I used to think that once I reach a certain point, I was done growing, but that's not the case. I've realized that staying curious and open to new experiences is the key. I've taken up new hobbies, read books on topics which I know nothing about, and keep challenging myself in new ways. Each new experience has taught me something incredibly valuable and has helped me grow in ways I have never expected. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, stay safe, stay happy, and stay positive. Bye.